This is us just doing our own thing.
We just straight chilling.
He's Ro.
She's Meg.
It's Meg and Ro in the morning. Good morning.
Buenos dias, mi gente.
It's after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Monday after Christmas.
It's the awkward, most dreadful time period. There we go. Yeah, time period.
This episode is called A Liminal Space and Time because it feels like the period after Christmas and before New Year's is very weird. Now, I have a couple theories to this.
Okay.
Now, the end of the year is full of a lot of like holidays and celebrations and things, right? So, and it starts in like October. So you've got Halloween.
Yes.
Then Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Then in December, you've got Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, Christmas. Like, you've got a lot of stuff going on. So for like several months, as soon as it hits September, I think people start thinking about Christmas.
Yeah.
And so you start building it up. It's like with going to a concert or an event you're really looking forward to or like a convention or something, right?
Right.
You're building it up, getting excited for it.
Yep.
And then it happens.
And then you're just like...
And then you're like, well, now what?
This is like that the time that doesn't exist. And I feel like this is a good example. We're on a road trip. You're at a gas. When you're at a gas station at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You're at a gas station at 2 a.m. and it's foggy. And you're just like...
Or when you're driving somewhere really early in the morning.
Yeah.
And there's no one on the road.
Like before the crack of dawn kind of morning.
Right.
It's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And you're driving, you're like, this isn't real. This feels weird.
Right.
Like, am I real? I started questioning my existence. Because I remember I left one morning, like around 3 for something. It had to be something important. And I'm driving and it's foggy and I'm questioning my existence. I'm like, am I real? Like, is this real?
Right.
Is this a glitch in the simulation? Like,
right. So I think that the big reason why it feels so strange after Christmas is because a lot of people celebrate on Christmas Day.
Correct.
Right? Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Yes.
And then by the 26th, you're like, all right, there's no like Christmas specials on. Stores immediately stop playing Christmas music. Immediately.
Yeah, we go from Mariah Carey to
the top 40 pop hits.
Yeah.
Like, there's no more Christmas music.
Right.
Which makes sense, but it's like a very definitive switch.
Yeah.
Whereas like in November, as soon as Halloween's over, it's Christmas music for like 2 months. So, yeah, I think that it's the build up and then it's over.
It's just a hype talk.
And then it's like, well, we don't really celebrate like us at Ro being Mexican Honduran and me being white. We don't really celebrate. We celebrate New Year's, but it's not as big of a deal, I guess. Does that make sense?
Like
we don't do presents.
No. Well, all right. What do you do on New Year's?
So on New Year's, typically, like, we just hang out, eat food, maybe play some games. But it's not like, it's not a huge production.
Okay.
We'll do fireworks, maybe.
Okay, that's typical, right?
Right.
So at our house, we do it a little bit different. So there's still, if there's not leftovers from Christmas, then we'll just like make a new batch. But it's not like a whole dinner.
Right.
It's more like a small cookout, like, grab some drums, like some chicken drumsticks or whatever, chicken legs, chicken wings, whatever. Like small food.
Right.
We'll cook that. But what we do is we build a mannequin and fill the mannequin up with fireworks, and we dress up the mannequin with like old clothes. So it's like, see ya 2021, welcome 2022.
This is the most horrifying thing that you could have ever told me ever.
How's that horrifying? It's very symbolic. Like, people buy new clothes for the new year. People throw out old stuff for the old year.
You fill a mannequin with fireworks and then presumably set it on fire?
Yeah, and we hold hands and we dance in a circle.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Okay. This sounds like some witchcraft. Like,
we start doing some rain dances around the mannequin.
I hate that. But
Here's
everybody,
pictures of the mannequin of every single year that we've done it.
well, everybody has their own celebrations, but you get what I mean. Like
Yeah.
after New Year's, it's like, all right, well, I guess it's January, and there's no big holidays to look forward
You
to.
know what? Why isn't January 1st like a holiday?
Like where we do stuff.
Like no, where people still gotta like mandatorily work.
Mm-hmm.
Like in some jobs,
Yeah.
you know, like Christmas, I take the day off. Okay, cool. New Year's, I expect everybody to be out and about. You know,
Right.
1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna make you come in at 7
Right.
or 8. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come in later, bro. Like 12 or something.
Yeah, I don't know why that is exactly, because it's not like that in other countries.
Correct.
Specifically, like East Asian countries,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas isn't really a thing,
Mm-hmm.
but New Year's is. And it's because here in America, it's a very Christian-based culture.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone gets Christmas off for the most part,
Right.
but not New Year's, and I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I should say New Year should be another holiday where we have the day off,
Mm-hmm.
like in certain jobs. Well, I remember like I had a job where it's like, all right, it's New Year's, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you at 7:30. I'm like, what? Bro, I'm out drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You think I'm gonna be up at 7? No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be up at 7 getting coffee and go back to bed.
Right. So, what do you do during this liminal space week? Like, what do you remember anything that you do during that week?
I think this is the one week nobody remembers what the hell they do.
I was literally going to say that.
like,
I have no idea what I do during that week. Are you kidding?
all I can remember from
Maybe
23
cleaning.
years of this life is Christmas and then New Year's.
Yeah, they happen almost back to back.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you? I don't know. What do you do?
I mean, I would say that maybe you clean after the holidays.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
That makes sense
Yes.
to me. Maybe putting away the things that you've received, like as gifts. And if you're a kid, then you're probably playing with your new toys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
Even going out is awkward.
yeah, it is. It doesn't feel right.
Like I don't want to see you, but I want to be out. But
Right.
then again, I don't want to be out.
Right.
Everybody's an introvert between that week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody just feels very like the energy is just very warm. You know, like
Yeah.
it's very low.
Yeah,
Now you're going to be getting back
yeah. On the 26th.
the day that you guys are seeing this. So, I mean,
That's a Sunday. Y'all watching this on the 27th.
right, you're right. So we're going to be working that week
Yes.
and getting ready for the New Year's episodes.
Yeah.
But-
that feels good because we have something to do
Right. It's not
Compared
just
to,
trying
like-
to find something to do.
compared to our previous jobs,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, okay, you worked in a shipping company.
Oh
like,
my God.
All right, cool. But there's not a lot of shipping as like,
Right.
November, December.
Right.
And other jobs that
Well,
I've had
no, there's a lot of shipping happening November, December. But after Christmas, there's
after
nothing.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So there's like
Nothing.
minimum amount of shipping.
Yeah.
Or not as chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
And other jobs that I've had, it's just like I worked in service industry,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, all right, we've hustled, we've done everything. Now we can kind of relax in a way.
I feel like it's also one of those things where it's just very awkward that there's two major holidays back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally, like, if you think about in America, the holidays that happen,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody gets like Valentine's Day off, but that's
No.
a thing.
Yeah.
And then there's Easter.
Correct.
You know, that's a Sunday
Right.
always.
Yeah.
You have like Memorial Day, which is usually in May.
Yeah.
Father's Day, Mother's Day. You have 4th of July, Labor Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Like they're all really spaced out, and then Christmas and New Year's are literally back to back, 1
Right.
week apart.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, is that like you can't really get back into a work mode because you're about to like celebrate and do stuff again.
I guess I could best explain that 1 week being Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, a really long weekend.
Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is Saturday. And Saturday, Sunday is Sunday.
Right. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like that week is a bad week. It's just really, really weird.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel good.
No. No, it doesn't.
And so
You know,
I'm glad that this week we're going to be working together.
Oh, yeah.
And getting stuff done.
I'm just here thinking, like, what in my 23 years of life, what did I do?
Right.
I didn't do shit.
Right.
I didn't do anything.
Well, and then it's also like what my grandma and I were talking about, because we talked about this recently, was, again, it's like that build up, and that's like, well, now what?
Yeah.
We don't have anything to look forward to.
I'm over here thinking this is a very boggling podcast.
Well, then if you have a birthday at the end of the year like me, you have to wait 11 months to receive presents.
Yeah. Compared to if you were like in August, you're like, okay, cool. 6 months later is Christmas, sweet gift.
Right.
It's January. Oh, sweet. In 6 more months, it's my birthday.
Right.
Compared to like you, 11 more months, and then it's happened to me in January. Like
yours was a month after Christmas.
And then I was like, okay, I gotta wait another 11 months to have something.
Right.
You know, we have Tuesday. December and January are like the good months for people that are born on that month. But then it sucks. You have to wait another whole year.
You have to wait another whole year to receive anything.
Like the counting is off.
Which is why, and it's even worse if you're born like super close to Christmas. Because my friend Schmorbo, she is born on the 14th. So that's like literally barely 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's like 10 days before Christmas. So what I have tried to adopt to give me something to look forward to is Christmas in July.
Okay.
Have you heard of that?
No.
The 6-month point from Christmas to the summer is July.
Okay.
And so I think we did it in 2020 because 2020 just fucking sucked. My friends and I did Christmas in July where we got each other presents and like did Christmas because I was just like sad and I wanted presents. It was fun. We got each other some really nice stuff.
Okay, real quick. What's the best gift you've ever given?
The best gift I've ever given?
Yeah, that you thought like, wow, this is a really good gift. Even though if they didn't like it or not, but you thought, wow, this is a really good gift.
Probably any time that I've taken my little sister to a concert as a gift.
Okay.
Which I've done several times now.
Nice.
Like for Christmas 2019,
yeah,
I got her tickets to go see ITZY, and that happened in January. For Christmas this year, it was seeing BTS.
Right.
And it's after Christmas now, but Mom and Ava already know this. I'm taking them to see John Mulaney in Houston.
Nice.
In March. So that's their big Christmas. I don't know.
Dope.
I think that doing activities or experiences is a really good gift. I really don't think that you can go wrong with that because that memory is going to last a lot longer than an object.
Right. I think the best gift I've ever given as of right now, I'm counting like 2020. I'm not counting 2021 yet.
Okay.
Cause not yet, but I'm counting 2020. I gifted a tattoo to somebody.
That's a good gift.
So I was like, bet. And it's gonna be on you forever. So unless you get it like laser removed, which would suck, but I think that was like the coolest gift I've ever given to somebody. That actually like it wasn't like a hard gift to give either. Right. Because it's like, okay, I know you're gonna get tatted. You already are tatted, so might as well get you more tattoos.
Right. No, that makes sense. And that's another thing. It's like there's the anticipation of all of the presents and stuff. Now you've got the presents. I guess that some people may look forward to after Christmas sales because Lush Cosmetics. Man. We haven't gone to Lush yet. That's going to be one of our first things that we do. Okay, in the new year, we're going to do that. But Lush does a really, really big sale on Boxing Day, which is the 26th. Okay. And all of their stuff is half price. So one of their gift sets that was originally like $300, you can get it for $150. Yeah. So there's a lot of like after Christmas sales. If you're one of those people who likes to decorate for Christmas,
every mom that I know,
you have to go to whatever retailer and get Christmas lights. They're going to be like 80% off. So like a box that was originally like $8, you can get it for $2.
You know where I go?
Where?
The dollar store.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Get all the candy I can get.
Oh my God.
90% off, 95% off. And it's all because it's labeled as Christmas.
Right.
Candy's candy.
Right.
It's just labeled as Christmas. 90% off. I'm like, dude, best believe I'm gonna get that. I like the Oreo specials. Sometimes they have like Oreo Christmas theme.
Yeah.
Christmas theme Oreos, whatever. My mom, when she says, hey, I'm going to Hobby Lobby, girl, that's on you. There's a shit ton of moms at Hobby Lobby right now. I am not gonna go there and like watch everybody wrestle each other.
Right.
For a box of LED Christmas lights.
Right.
And then,
Christmas trees. Or ornaments.
You know, Christmas trees were expensive this year. I went to Hobby Lobby to get some wood products for my laser, and I saw a friend there, and she's like, "Yeah, I was here to buy a Christmas tree, but I think we're gonna chop up a tree instead." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "A small little 4-foot tree was like $300 at Hobby Lobby."
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, $300 for that? Man, I know 3 years ago they're like $100.
When do you guys start taking down your Christmas like stuff? Because we wait until after New Year's.
Yeah, like
it just feels right
mid-January
to have your tree up.
Yeah.
For New Year's. I don't know why.
Mid-January or like the second week of January. That's mid-January. Either like the first week or the second week of January. Because then my mom still has like some church stuff she does, and like it extends up to January. And so like people will still come over and like do like their services or whatever. So she'll still have them up. And like her nativity set won't go down until like the first or second week of January because of church. So yeah, it'll be like January when we take them down. It feels awkward to take them down like on the 26th.
Yeah,
It's just like, wow, you're a poser. You're fake. Like you just wanted the hype.
Right.
You're not gonna leave them up and like be lazy for a month. Like,
exactly.
I know people that still have their lights up that have never taken them down.
That's really funny, actually.
Like never. Like around the houses, they never take them down.
I know some people who, I may have talked about this before, but there's one family I know who sets up their Christmas tree like in October, and they decorate it for Halloween. They decorate it for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They decorate it for Christmas.
Yeah.
They decorate it for New Year's, and sometimes they'll even leave it up till Valentine's Day to decorate it for Valentine's Day. Wow. Yeah.
Like a fake tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I was like,
not a real tree.
That's a really good tree if it lasted that long.
No, like a fake plastic tree.
Oh, speaking of that, I went to this person should not be named because whatever, but he had like a real dude who had bougie ass house. Okay, I'll put it this way: bougie ass house. Went there, and him and his family, him basically, he had 5 Christmas trees in his house. Now, I will say this: my mom goes overboard and she puts all of the Christmas trees that she bought, but this is like she bought them since 2010,
right?
And then like up until now. But I think this guy buys new trees every year.
Oh.
And sets it around the house, but he pays somebody to like set it up for him.
I think I know who you're talking about.
and I remember overhearing the conversation when I went, and it was like $1,000 or $2,000 to decorate a tree. Trees.
I want to get in on that business.
All of that, and I was just like,
how do I do that?
Yo, you this lady's and he was kind of like pissed off about the pricing. But like he ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was like, yeah, but I mean, it looks nice, right? And I'm like, yeah, dude, the tree looks amazing. Like it's super, super nice. Nice tree. Trees might have had. He had a forest.
I'm just hoping that it's cold for the liminal week.
Yeah, because it's gonna be 80 tomorrow on our. Obviously, we're pre-recording this ahead of time, but it's gonna be 80 on our Christmas party.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's been 80 all week.
I'm not okay. I'm kind of glad it's kind of windy-ish.
Yeah, the wind helps.
But it's gonna be 80.
Climate change is real, guys.
Yeah.
For real.
There's I'm gonna try to find the video. There's a big old machine next to the ocean that produces clouds.
What?
Yeah. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. There's a big old machine that produces clouds.
You know the book,
clouds.
The Lorax?
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss? We're eventually gonna have to pay for air. That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Climate change is real. It shouldn't. Okay. I know that throughout our childhood, I'm 22, you're about to be 24.
Yes.
There have been like a day or two in December where it's been warm.
Yes.
But like we're talking maybe 70 degrees, 75 degrees.
Correct.
This is like mid 80s and it's been for several days. There's tornadoes happening in the Midwest right now because there's this like cone in Tornado Alley where it's like all the warm air.
Is it Tornado Alley?
Yeah. There's several states where it's called Tornado Alley. Because tornadoes happen there a lot, but it's like bad. I mean, the tornado that happened that like destroyed Kentucky and was it Missouri maybe? It was a quad state tornado. Wow. That's never happened before. It's literally never happened before where a tornado has gone through 4 states.
There's a podcast I watched, Jumpers Jump.
Right, you've told me about it.
And their theory was, you know how our bodies create antibiotics or antiviruses, whatever.
Yeah.
And they fight off the diseases inside of it to kill it.
Oh my God, we're the disease.
What if Mother Nature is creating all of these
natural disasters
to wipe us out? Because look at the pandemic. When we were inside, everything was green. You could see California.
It was beautiful.
Like the grass was green, the water was blue.
I don't really care what your political affiliation is, but maybe just vote for like greener policies. Because like I saw this meme. Maybe you had liked it on Twitter. I'm not sure, but it was like a kid saying like, when I grow up, I want to be an adult, stopping him and saying like, you're not gonna grow up.
Oh yeah. Was he like in the hospital bed or something?
No, it was just like a text meme because it was like
okay.
Looking at the environment right now.
Oh yeah. You're not gonna grow up.
You're not gonna grow up, unfortunately.
I will say this, and anybody can fight me on this. If you think your Tesla is green, it's not, bro. It's not. To charge your batteries, it takes a diesel generator to charge your battery.
Right. Until we move to solar power.
Complete
solar power, which is possible, and scientists have been saying it for years. I love how we're on our soapbox right now about like, use green energy.
It's a very awkward transition. Like, fuck the second to last week. Oh, that's the last week.
The last week of December.
Last week. Go green.
Well, because I would love for it to be cold. Like, you're going to go to New York and it may not even be cold.
It hasn't even snowed.
That's ridiculous.
I texted my cousin and I was like, yo, I'm going to have a white Christmas. And they're like, no, you're not. It hasn't snowed here in a while.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, cool. But yeah, like if you think your Tesla is green, it's not, because there's pictures on Twitter where there's a generator charging a Tesla. Now explain that to me.
Exactly.
How's a diesel generator going to charge a Tesla?
Unless you use a solar like charger, I guess.
Yeah.
Like your own personal one.
That's why go solar. That's why I think I'm gonna start buying more solar stuff. Like my solar charger. Like I love it.
When I build my house, I'm gonna be on solar power. It's more expensive up front, but it saves you money in the long run.
Got to cut a lot of trees.
Well, maybe if I don't build where my parents' house is.
Well, wherever you're at.
Maybe I'll get a nice plot of land where I put my house in the field, put the solar panels on top. You know.
Bet. We need more of that. We need more solar. Cause like Arizona has a lot of it. They have a solar farms. I want
Pretty
a solar
cool.
farm. I want to make money off of the sun.
And like if we had more solar power in Texas, maybe the snowpocalypse that happened wouldn't have been such a big deal. Because it was sunny for several days.
It was. Speaking of climate change.
Yeah.
There has been videos of people trying to melt ice and not snow, and the snow turns black.
Yeah, because that's because of the microplastics that are in the air.
Yeah, so it's not real snow.
Oh my God.
It ain't real water.
What kind of water is it?
Plastic water. We drinking platter.
Well, it is proven that if you drink out of a plastic water bottle, you are consuming microplastics. Freaky, right?
So I can melt any day.
You could.
Or I could form a different shape.
Like if you when you like take a Barbie and you like put a lighter up to it. Yeah.
Should put a light up to my stomach and shrink it.
Speaking of, man, I gotta lose some weight. I went to the doctor the other day.
Oh, what did they say?
I'm not gonna talk about it on the podcast.
Okay.
But I weigh 145 pounds. For reference.
Is that good for your height and weight? I mean, height and age?
Yeah, they're not concerned about my weight.
Okay.
I'm concerned about my weight because I'm not fitting into anything anymore. But in April when I had gone, I weighed like 128 pounds. So I've gained weight. I gotta lose some of this.
See, you can either see your clothes not fit. Wait, what's not fitting? Your shirts or your
pants?
Your pants.
My booty's too big.
See, it's just how you see it. You could be like, damn, I'm getting thick, or like, damn, I'm getting fat.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how you see it.
Well, I could stand to be a little bit more, energetic. And, I like the clothes that I have, so I don't want to buy new ones.
Because they're expensive.
They are expensive. I told my dad for Christmas that I wanted colored overalls.
Yeah.
Like overalls that were brightly colored, so like pink or yellow or blue ones. And so I told him like how much I weigh and my height and stuff, and like what pant size I usually wear, which is a 6 to an 8 most of the time. And I gave him my height and weight because a lot of the times when you buy on stores and you look at the reviews, it'll say, hey, I weigh this much and I'm this tall and I bought this size and it fit me perfectly. So always pay attention to that. Did you know that cheap clothing brands, when they're making, the reason why especially women's pants are not the same size across the board is because they'll lay several like sheets of fabric on top of each other, and when they're cutting, the more layers that are there, the less clean and even the cuts will be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why like you can buy a pair of pants in a 6 at Target and then go buy the exact same brand, go try the 6 on, and it doesn't fit, even though you know that you haven't gained or lost any weight, because Target would be considered a cheaper brand. So they don't make them the same size across the board. Fun fact.
You know what? That makes sense, because when I wear either Wrangler jeans or denim jeans, it's 2 different sizes. And when I'm wearing like a regular shirt like this, so this is like an XL, and I have to wear a button-up shirt, it has to be a 2XL.
Yeah.
Because the shoulders are too tight sometimes.
Right.
And but yeah, I
we
see what
should
you're
bring
saying.
back having tailors who just make our own personal clothes. We should bring that back.
If our podcast had a budget,
there
would be no budget for tailoring. Be like, just make everything custom.
If I could sew, I would just make all my own clothes. Then I wouldn't have to worry about it.
I would want to go back to the 80s. Like, no, 90s or 80s style. I just bought MTV shorts. Like, they're white and it's just MTV all over it.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, and I bought it at Walmart.
Maybe I should stop buying, like, pants that don't have a stretchy waist. Because that's the thing, is that I got a nice figure. My booty just too big. So if I get, like, pants with an elastic waist,
right,
then it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I still should work out, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We kind of went really off topic.
Yeah, so it's a weird time and space.
It's a weird time. It's a weird space and time.
That too.
Wear comfortable clothing. Don't wear any pants. You know the pug? Noodle the pug?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm declaring this a no bones week. No pants that are tight. Only stretchy pants.
Just wear basketball shorts.
Wear things that are comfy.
Wear your oversized t-shirt.
Cuddle up in bed with your pet.
Stay in bed.
Stay in bed. Don't get out. Maybe take a shower and brush your teeth, but like
transition to the couch every now and then.
Yeah.
You know, just like that way your couch doesn't seem sad.
Yeah, and lonely.
Like you.
Maybe they're not. Don't be mean. Okay. We need to wrap this up. You can find us at Meg and Ro in the morning, anywhere you listen to podcasts, except Apple Podcasts.
Still?
Yeah, still.
Damn.
We need to figure that out soon. Maybe in the new year we'll get that figured out.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can find us at Meg and Ro in the morning anywhere, meganrointhemorning@gmail.com if you want to send us an email. Please like and share or comment or all 3 if you enjoyed this. What do you do during this weird space and time? Let us know. And thanks for listening.
Bye. We have like 5 seconds left.
Oh, God. No last thoughts. Okay, that was great.
All right.